so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready. Blue, set.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He works free, right side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll now forward this forward to the 37. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Okay, 65 catch. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready. 52, ready.
On first down is Young.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set, ready.
Pitts is the man in motion.
60 reps. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. 50, green.
Dell, the motion man. From the gun, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This brought him out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready, break.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
40-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, it is Brooks. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
One broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. To the right. That's Pitts. Big strides. Look at him go. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. That's a 76-yard gain.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Falcons 14, Panthers 3.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will go all the way. Team Higgins. Touchdown, Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Set cut. 10 flat. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over us. And it'll be 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Here we go. 30. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now, deep ball from London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Yellow, 40.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, hut, hut.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get it. Hut, hut.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers are back within 4. It's 21-17. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Out to his right. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Down. 45. Right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got his man. It's Mooney. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's Milton. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
Give inside, it's Brooks. until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Stop low, 18.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The shotgun. A throw from Milton. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, you know the hit's coming. But guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Joe Milton, touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will cut the deficit down to 4. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
On the ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is second and 9.
Down. Ready.
Young. That's the tight end. Hits. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's Young. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Mooney in motion. Young to throw on first and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
To throw is Young. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's hard. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
19 Lions. Let's cook.
On first down, here's Milton. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Let's go now. Ready.
On second down, here's Milton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
60 Vikings. Pound the 60. Pound the 60.
6-yard line.
Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That is caught. The Panthers are going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
And he's in. Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will cut the deficit down to 4.
35. Panthers 31.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Ready. 33. Yellow. 10.
On first down is Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
the relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Get up. Bronco. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here we go. Set.
Another try with Brooks. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 Charger. 9 Warrior 70. Let's go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught is Brooks out of the backfield. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Panther first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Panthers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red.
Pitts is the man in motion. On the bootleg, it's Young. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Come on, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
On the double.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. 50, green. 10.
And here's Bijan. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now.
Dell, the motion man.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's going to take a shot here. For Mooney. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Down. Set.
Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That's going to be caught for the touchdown, but there is a penalty flag down in the backfield. They're already walking the other way.
Ready.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Ready.
On play action, Young. Flush to his right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
1st and goal at the
Bronco 80. Ready.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. Cut.
Look at play action with Young. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Red. Blue. Red.
Young to throw on first down. He fires downfield for Pitts. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Come on, set. Field. Black 40. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Ready.
Dell, the motion man.
60 red.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he will score! Game on! Tank Dell! Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
19 Charger.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. And man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down.
Throwing, Milton. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
1st down.
An opportunity for it could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Viking 18. Ready?
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
And the Falcons.
Ready?
1st down.
Come on, set. 52 bull. Ready?
To throw is Young. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Takedown. Touchdown, Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers 52, Falcons 49.
They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get up. Ready?
A run now for Brooks. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That's a gain of 72 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Etienne will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Black 40.
Now Young. The sideline. He's got London. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
First down, Falcons.
Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And that's 3rd down.
22 meters.
To throw, Young. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. And they got to score fast.
First and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Young. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. He tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go. Count. Let's go.
Here's Etienne. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Etienne. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for our Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.